In this video lecture, we will learn about combination charts. A combination chart is a single chart that consists of series that use different chart types. That is, in the same chart, you can use two or more types of charts to show different data series. So in a combination chart, we have two or more types of charts in a same single chart. Each type of chart will be depicting a different data series. So earlier, when we drew clustered column charts with multiple data series, for each month value we were having two columns representing the value of each data series. Now instead of that second column, the value of that second columns will be represented by this line. So here we have two data series, and in this combined chart, one data series is represented by bars and one is represented by line. Creating a combined chart is also very simple. We will select the data and go to the insert menu, and this sixth option is the insert combo chart. Click on it. The first option here is a clustered column plus line chart. This is what we had created earlier. So in this chart, there is one vertical axis which is used for both the series, and one of the series is represented by bars and the other is represented by lines. In the second type of combination chart, we have two vertical axes. One is the primary axis, which has a different scale, and there is a secondary axis which has another scale. So earlier, since I had income values in the same range, I used a common primary axis. Now I have one series as income and the other series as profit margin, and both of these have scales which cannot be compared. I am using two different scales. So the bars which represent income correspond to the primary vertical axis, and the line chart which represents profit margin corresponds to the secondary axis. To draw this graph, again select the table, go to insert and select the second option in the combination charts. So the second option is a combination of line and bar chart with two vertical axes, a primary and a secondary vertical axis. The third type of combination chart is a combination of bar graphs and area chart. So this same information which is given by this line will be represented by an area chart. So I'll delete this chart, select this data again and insert that third type of combination chart. You can see one of these series is represented by bars and the other is represented by an area chart. There is one last option while creating a combination chart, which is to create custom charts. When you are creating a custom chart, the options are not limited to using bars or lines or area charts. You can create any combination of different charts. So for example, if you want a combination of bar chart and a pie chart, even that can be done. In our example, we are creating a combination of bar, line and an area chart. Although this is not a preferred graph, since it has too much information in it and it is not clearly conveying the message that it should convey. Just for the example purposes, I am showing you this. On the left, if you look at the table, I have income from source 1 and income from source 2 in the first two columns, and the third column is profit margin. I'll use a line chart to depict the profit margin, and its values will be on the secondary axis. For the first two columns, I'll create an area chart and a bar chart, and its values will be seen on the primary vertical axis. So let us create this combination chart. Select the data and go to the custom option of combination charts. Create custom combo chart. Here you can see there are the 3 series selected. So those 3 series are given here. For the first series I want the bars, so I'll select the clustered column chart. For the second series I want area chart, so I'll select this area chart. And for the third series I am using a line chart, and the third series will also have a secondary axis to show the values. So we'll click on OK, and here's our chart, which is a combination of line, area and bar charts. Since this is not looking very good, you can format the colors and you can increase the distance between the line chart and these bars by changing the axis range. We have seen that in the earlier videos also. I'll just quickly do that so that those concepts are revised. Here I'll change the color and its transparency so that area and bars both can be seen together. And for the line chart, I'll move that line a little bit further from the bars by reducing the range on the primary axis. So I'll select the primary axis and I'll reduce the range. So if I change it to 300,000, we have smaller bars and the line is completely and clearly visible. So in this graph you can see all the 3 data series clearly and distinctly. So in this way, using a custom combination chart, you can create any combination of 2 or more charts to display the information of 2 or more data series.